will go live in a few seconds. And then notifications for everyone who subscribes should appear, and everyone should find it on the live.
Sometimes there's a delay.
There's always a slight delay of streaming, but yes.
No, the notifications.
Hi, Dolly. Hope you're well.
Hi, Dolly.
You alright, Dolly? Oh, you're on mute. She's on mute. That's cool. She can hear.
She is.
Yep. I must say the audio at the moment is...
Your screen. Hey, you use CameraFi as well.
Yes. You can see my live stream? It's on?
Yeah, it's on.
Excellent. Welcome everybody to my stream. That's good news for me. That's working.
This software, I don't like this software because it makes the image so small.
Oh.
And Fear use it as well, and Chef use it as well. Can you see your YouTube channel?
Not yet.
Can you see your image?
Not yet. Okay. I'm going to open it. Open it on my other devices. I have so many little things to do that. It's a problem, right? With so much to set up, but I really should get good at. I really should get good at this. Yeah.
There's no problem, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, but it's small. It's very small.
It's small. Have you got your window maximized on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I did not realize it was small. So.
Yeah, it does that. Other softwares don't do it, like AZ Recorder or.
Oh right.
Oh right. They can show the image from top to bottom, and this one cuts. I don't know. Maybe 15-20% of the image.
Right. That's interesting. If I have my live stream available to view comments, I get a problem with the live chat audio. But yeah, so that's okay. I'll just do it without being able to see the comments. In fact, if I turn the host chat on, that'll work then. Right, well, thank you everyone for joining. I'm here to do some war hits with our good friends. And I'm also here to do Guardians of Teltoc as much as I can, and as fast as I can. I've been saving up my inventory, and today I had the best piece of news for me. I got approved into the Empires and Puzzles beta. So I am now officially a beta tester for Empires and Puzzles. Obviously, I'm not allowed to share anything on my stream, but I can talk about it. What I can't do is show you. But that's great news. That's the latest on that is they've just released the yellow critical hits monster, or hero, I should say. Looks like a bit of a monster, to be honest. And I've been trying him. His special is absolutely incredible. He hits a 370%, so he's nearly a sniper level character. But he also boosts crit of everyone. And quite importantly, his special also means that the person hit cannot activate status effects on themselves or anyone else when they when they fire their specials. Some interest. Some.
That part I didn't understood.
So, for example, because if you fire him
When
at
I read it,
if you fire him
it's
at
Moloz you're talking about, right?
if you fire him at Isanya, for example, when Isanya then triggers her special, she will do the damage to everybody, but not the defense down.
Oh.
If you fire it at Bold Tusk, when Bold Tusk fires, he will do the heal, but not the attack up.
Okay, understand.
What is quite interesting, however, is that you've got to be very careful about doing it, because if you fire him at Master Le Plus, the blue 5-star rabbit, or any of the ones that create a reckless,
Master Leapers.
yeah, a reckless attack, they get the powerful hit, but then can't get the negative defense down on themselves. So it is incredibly risky to do something on someone that may by themselves get a negative impact, because they can no longer get status effects, good or bad, on anyone.
Great Diamond.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sorry, I'm just playing through. I'm not competing on 4 stars, so at the moment my goal is to just complete 4 stars as quickly as possible, to be honest, just to get it out of the way today. And then I'm competing. I've decided to compete on both 5 stars and 3 stars today for this event. So I am pushing to try and get 4-star mats in both of those, but not the 4 stars. I don't think I've got a strong enough 4-star team, or, to be fair, the materials to do so. I did want to do some Teltoc stuff, because it's really worth talking about the new Chameleon as well, who is we are meeting for the first time, and some of the dangers and what I foresee as potential uses for the Chameleon going forward. Because of the colour change ability, it was quite a shock for the very first time to see.
It's very strange.
A green Wilbur was quite interesting. But it also meant that I ended up with, earlier, a blue Scarlet dealing fire damage. So it felt very weird. Great fun, but very weird. And in fact, I think we're about to see Chameleon. So
all my Namahag is green.
Yeah. I think the special is going to be exceptionally strong. Here we go. We got all green, green Bold Tusk.
Green. Yeah, all green.
Yeah. Which of course makes it a problem, right?
Yeah, you have to attack with green.
Yeah, now I have to attack with blue. So I'm now attacking with a weak element. The point is that, though, that when using purple, this alternates to yellow. And in this event, because there is yellow reflect, it can become a problem.
You cannot use purple heroes in the Chameleon stages.
Well, I've decided that you can. And the reason I think that you can is the fact that one of the greatest purple heroes is Proteus. Yeah. So simply all you've got to do is fire Proteus at the Chameleon to stop him from firing the special.
Yeah.
And that is all you're going to have to do for those are the ones, or just use items.
That's fine.
But
I was not thinking about 4 stars, because I only did the rare one today. So that's a great idea.
Yeah, but most people have a Proteus by now. Certainly those that are serious about the competition events, certainly all have at least 1, if not 5, Proteus. Excuse me.
I only have 1 maxed, but
yeah. I also only have 1 maxed, but I do have 4 or 5 Proteuses at the moment. They are on a long list of things to max because they are still useful in alliance wars when facing a yellow tank. So I'm quite happy to have 6 of them maxed even. Hi Ragnar, I'm about to do the war hits, so I've drawn war against Ragnar. Well, 70A have.
Great. Are you
So,
going to attack him?
if he's alive, yeah, sure, why not? You know,
Why not?
absolutely. But I'm just
See
quickly.
what I mean? Only now, 8:07, I received the notification from YouTube in my phone.
Well, on the upside, you know, hey, welcome everybody if you've just joined. But yeah, we're up, we're running, we're doing a few Teltoc bits, we're going to do some war hits in a second, and I'm chatting about the new heroes and everything, so if you've got any thing up, then, you know, feel free to ask. As I was just saying, I'm now a beta tester, so I can now talk about other items coming up. I must say the Path of Valor looks an absolute must-buy. Kind of more important than...
Really?
Yeah, it really does. The value on it looks so good. Based on the value...
The amount of money.
Well, based on the value they're offering, my suspicion is it's probably going to work out at about €30, maybe $35.
A month?
No,
For
the 50 days. So you're talking about 15 to 20 pounds or euros or dollars a month, really. So kind of what I think is probably 3 times the VIP. But the rewards are substantial, right? They're well worth it in the rewards.
That's acceptable.
So let's go and see some war hits then. Oh, whoops. Let's just move that out of the way so I can get to the X. Let's see how the war's doing, in fact, shall we? Oh, we're losing badly. They've got 32 flags left, and to be fair, we've got 53. So, whilst we are losing... oh, did not know that was draggable. Did you know that?
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Okay, never accidentally dragged that before now.
Always discovering new things.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Why it's draggable is another question. Oh, look, Ragnar's available and alive. Wow, that is some strong team, Ragnar. Got to give you credit there. That is a strong team. Let's check the troop levels. That's pretty strong too. That's going to be tricky. What do we reckon, guys? What's going to be fun? What colour should I go with? I'm a mono player. What colour would be good against that? Well, purple would stop because I could take double Seshat, or I could take...
troops suck.
Yeah, to be fair, his troops are better than mine. And my team power is almost the same. Do you know what? I feel that feels like... I think purple feels right for that. So I think I'm going to take purple against Ragnar and risk it. So it also gives me the perfect opportunity to talk about Grimble, who is rapidly becoming one of my favourite all-time characters for fun. And I've gotten to the point where I'm now raiding people to within an inch of their life and making sure that I special with Grimble because his animation is just so much fun. Call me sad, call me whatever you like. I definitely think with Gwyn here, it's definitely a double Seshat moment. And for once, I don't even have to hit record because it's live. I'm glad I've got 4 4-star purple troops to do this, but I need to level them, really. Oh no, I've only got 3. Do I not have a 4th? Nope, turns out I don't. Oh well.
3?
Yeah.
Well,
I probably
I
need to
am
spend gems on troops, but hey, let's go. You know, wish me luck. Here we go. Yeah, thanks. This is a relatively normally successful team that raids. This is one of my better one-shot teams. So if this doesn't work, I'm going to be a bit disappointed. Board play time. I think, yeah, that up there is probably the best play because then at least I get the 6 purples. And then I'm looking for another one. That's not a great board. Ow. That hurts a lot. Come on. Oh no. Ah, it's all gone horribly wrong. Oh. Sometimes you hate Jabba, right? On the upside, I think I can survive this just about.
not all is lost.
No, absolutely not all is lost because here he comes. Come on. Oh no. Oh, it's just gone horribly, horribly wrong. Whee! He's just so much fun. On the upside, do I have enough to kill Gwyn? If I move that up... So what I'm thinking about moving up is this red here. If I move that up, do I get enough traction to try and fire a combo across? Probably not, but I'm probably not dead from it either, so... Yeah, not dead from it. And that hurts, but... Right. And then let's just do a bit of maths here. Because this is all about maths. I'm going to get hit once, twice. If they hit Grimble, Grimble's dead, but I can kill Gwyn. And no, that's not going to be enough to survive, so I'm going to have to try this and hope for a Hail Mary. And fire the diamond. And fire Grimble.
Great play.
And fire the diamond. And die. Because unfortunately, now I die. Well, I did some damage. I don't think I could have done much more with that, to be fair. Yeah, I didn't run away. I thought I'd give it a crack.
Hi,
Lumia. Hi, Lumia. Thank you, Ragnar. I thought I'd give it a crack. You know, I did the best I could with that. What I'm looking for now is, do I have a decent cleanup to take? Because unfortunately, my teams are probably a little bit on the more powerful side in some cases to try and just take a light cleanup. I have to take a cleanup as the team rules for our alliance, but I can look for a stronger cleanup than that, maybe. Yeah, kind of wish I had the new yellow to play with because he would absolutely annihilate Gwyn. Actually, no, sorry, he'd eliminate Cena. Yeah, don't see many really. Oh, I hate Drake Fong. So I have an incredibly bad statistic about Drake Fong teams.
Everyone does.
No. I've been monitoring them. My win rate when Drake Fong is in defence is 40% worse.
Whoa.
Yeah. I do not have teams that fight Drake Fong. Although I like the look of Zan. Yeah, I'm thinking greens. I'm thinking green. They've got Gravemaker. He hurts greens, but I'm definitely thinking greens because this is my favourite green team. And yes, I am putting Albie in the middle. And that's because Margaret is just so good. And Margaret next to Albrecht and Kingston, if I can fire a green special, not only does she give protection against red, but her dodge is incredible. And even if she dies after firing, I don't really care because I've got Albie. And she's done her job at that point.
Did you publish your YouTube stream?
Yes, it's live. If you go to that...
Did you publish it on... it's not on videos.
Is it not?
I'm gonna share it.
Okay, thank you. Right, in the meantime, I'm going to hit. Right, let's see how Zan goes. Oh, that's a bit better board. Yeah, I quite like that as a board. Right, up there, get the cascade bonus.
Hello, Your Highness.
Hello, Renaka.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm good. Yeah. I'm in fact ecstatic. Yeah.
Shut up.
Ow. I was good at the start of this battle. Come on.
¿Qué pasas? What up? Eli! Don't say that.
You're live on air.
Yeah, you're live. Everyone can hear you. That's obvious. Oh my god.
Oh dear, this has gone horribly badly.
Are you guys live streaming?
Yes, we are.
Yep.
You are live on live stream.
Live streaming. Shut up. I'm sorry.
Yes, you're on my. That was awful. I better clean that up.
Yeah, clean that up because he said a really dirty word in Spanish.
I'm sorry. I don't. I when I said clean that up, I was talking about my war hit. No, you are truly live. This entire conversation can be heard.
Shoot, I'm gonna mute that. Yeah, let me mute that.
No, but this is not going to be on the stream.
Yes, it is. It is live on the stream.
Recording. Yeah,
yes,
it is?
It actually
Yes.
is on the stream. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this whole conversation is part of the live stream.
Oh, you managed to do it. Great.
Yes. Yes, so please do not swear. You are live on YouTube.
I never swear.
I muted him. Yeah, I muted him. Sorry.
Well, that's my cleanups on the war done. Right, back to Teltoc. Yeah, right, let's see. Grab some resources while I'm here. I'm also leveling Mitsuku at the moment because, well, to be honest, I was running out of better things to do.
It's amazing.
Hi, Lumia. What? Mitsuku's amazing? Did you say?
Mitsuku is amazing.
Yeah, I'm not sold, really.
Well, you will be.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've so my opinion on the new heroes being in beta or the new heroes being just released Ragnar. Ragnar wants my opinions. I'm more than happy to give them. I know there's been a lot of talk about Jean-Francois being overpowered as a beta hero. He's already had a nerf. I don't think he needs nerfing. What's quite interesting is the fact that I've not had a single problem with him. When I've been raiding against him, I've just annihilated him every single time, and it didn't matter which one of these main teams I took. With yellow, I have to confess, I replaced Vivica with the new yellow, and with the greens, I replaced Elkanan with the new green. The new green is interesting, a bit tanky, but in terms of tankiness, green isn't the best colour. So it's a little bit of a challenge because the minions kind of get in the way. No, I haven't got Gazelle. I didn't get Chameleon either. But I am going to just play through these last levels so that we can all see the heroes and see how they work. I don't think I've come across Gazelle yet, so I'm guessing she's in one of the later levels of defense.
I fear working.
Yeah, let's just see if we can do this relatively quickly and see. By the way, I did my 30 pulls earlier because I got impatient. And
You shouldn't.
I know I shouldn't, but I did finally get Panther. Sorry, not Panther. Jackal. The
Jackal.
I got
Great.
Jackal, and I got 2 Veilers.
Two?
Two Veilers. Veilers.
Vela.
Whatever. We'd probably say Vila here.
In Portuguese, vela, it's the sail of a boat. So it's everything to do with the nautical team.
Ah.
It's the sail of a boat. It's a vela.
Right. Excellent. So yes, I got 2 Velas. Sorry, couldn't resist Renaka. Yeah, and I actually think that one of them's going to replace Magni in my default blue team. I have to confess, I'm not a great fan of damage over time characters. I'm just not. To the point at which, if I wasn't forced to have a red in my defense team, I wouldn't have an emblemed Gravemaker. Okay? I have to be honest about this and upfront. I do not like damage over time characters because most of the raids when I'm raiding mono don't last long enough that I need to worry about damage over time. If the time isn't 1 round, it's too long. But
you play too fast.
Well, it's kind of the way I build. And to be fair, mono makes you play that way, right?
Right.
Because mono is either you win in turn 1 or 2, or you've lost. And it's all about the percentages.
Well, you can win after 5 or 6 moves in a mono. It might take a long time, but sometimes it takes longer than 3 moves.
Yeah, but you know you've won normally within 1 or 2 moves.
Yeah, okay, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
It may take you a while to clear out the last heroes, but by that time, 5 against 1, you know you've won, right? It's just taking time to clear them out. The only time I've ever lost a 5-on-1 was when I was taking 5 3-stars against 1 Vivica, and I couldn't take her out. That was a long time.
5 3-stars against Vivica?
Yeah, I just couldn't take her out.
Did you lose a bet?
Yes, I lost a bet. These levels are gradually getting a bit harder. At some point, I'll have to use some items. But I'm just trying to complete the 4 stars I was explaining for to try and just get them out of the way so I can focus on the 2 that I'm going to compete in this time. Plus, I can get used to things like Chameleon and work out a strategy on what I need to do to deal with that sort of problem, right? I'm going to waste a colon on that. I don't care. Oh, nice. Huh. Well, can't complain about that little combo. Whee!
And about damage over time?
I don't care about damage over time at all. So I'm going to level Vila purely on the grounds that she's got to be better than Magni.
It survives more.
Yeah, survives more, probably does an overall damage. But you'll notice a lot from almost all of my mono teams now. What I've tried to get in all of them, and I haven't necessarily succeeded it, but I'm getting there, is one that hits all, one that hits 3, and one that's a sniper. Plus a healer, and some form of utility, right? Oh, that was a nice evade. That was a handy evade, actually. I was looking at my health thinking that could hurt. In fact, that's gonna hurt. Sometimes I like Wilbur. I really do like Wilbur. That stupid bat is causing me a lot more pain than he should be. And actually, even on one of the early 4-star levels, he really did cause me a lot of pain. That bat, I think, is going to be a... That bat is going to be very, very good for weekly tournaments, I think. Causing death, cumulative death, is going to be painful, right? Because if you start to get on a losing roll, you're in trouble. Because the bat dealing extra damage every time someone dies is just ow, you know.
So I guess keeping all 4 of them is a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're planning on having the bat, I think this is one of the few characters in the game where actually you may genuinely be able to run 5 of the same.
I got 4.
Well, 4's a good start.
I got another jackal and another falcon.
Decent health.
So
Wow.
Mono bat?
Mono bat, especially when there's no yellow, is going to be absolutely insane. Or especially if there's the no healing. You know, the no healing.
What we got now?
Health. Low PT down.
Oh my goodness, it's cold.
Wow. I'm only just going to do this. Whew. Oh, I nearly needed to use an item there. Wow. Whoa, 2 stages to go. They are definitely getting harder. Oh, dear.
It's driving me crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry, going back to... yeah, that was really close. Sorry, going back to the beta stuff. Path of Valor. The rewards on it, especially with the harvesting items, I think they're going to drop Atlantis Rises fairly soon. Somehow, in terms of the mat boost. So, I think that you're going to need the Path of Valor items to create, and this isn't official, but I think you're going to need them to be able to keep your mat farming up. So anyone who likes to do a bit of map farming, I'm pretty sure you're going to need the Path of Valor anyway for the map boosts, if nothing else. But even then, they are well worth it for all of the other items that you can get. Yeah, Falcon, I got last Teltoc. That was after, I think, about 300 pulls. I have not had a lot of luck at Teltoc. I have not got Frida. I have not got King Arthur. So I have been really lacking in Elemental Down and basically been relying on Evelyn. But thankfully now I've got 3 of them. I think that's probably good enough to keep my Titan average enough to stay in 7D. Not that I
If
think
not,
they...
you can always come to my alliance or Pierre's alliance.
Oh, thanks. But yeah, it was a bit embarrassing when everyone else was, hitting 200, 300, 400,000 on a 14-star Titan, and there was me with 55,000. Because I didn't have a 4-star hero. But I do now, so it's something that I'm going to have to level, obviously. Ow. Ooh, that's a nice animation from Gazelle. Are they actually affected by this dance then? Yeah, they are.
Like a 50% chance they'll miss.
50%, yeah.
This hurts. And there's not a lot I can do about it with that dance. I might actually have to heal. While they're dancing, they're immune to effects, aren't they? They're immune to status
Not sure
effects.
about that.
Pretty sure they are. Yeah, look, dancing. So they're immune to status effects, which is not funny. When you're...
It's a great animation.
Oh, it's a great animation, but
It's freaking me out, man.
ow. Alright, it's time to fire some of them, I think. I need to kill them quickly. Oh dear.
She got the elemental fire down.
Yeah.
Not the dancer. She's not resistant. The dancers are.
Yeah, that's right. But I the problem is I don't have much to survive me with. And accidentally charging a special with a large combo like that could hurt.
No batteries. There's a music thing in the near the hero.
Yes. So the music thing is
really
a
so
new status
small.
icon, right?
I don't know the name in English.
Musical note.
Yeah.
Yes. So they get a note when they're dancing.
Don't scare me, yo.
Oh.
I said,
Whew. Yeah, these higher levels without using hardly any items is quite a challenge. Well,
You're saving those items for
I'm saving the items for the 3-star and 5-star tournaments. Yeah. So I desperately want to try and complete this with, well, basically healing potions and cheap items, if I can. Well, it should be doable. I just don't have the greatest 4 stars. Actually, in any colour, my 4 stars is by far now my weakest. I've got a nice strong red team for attacking this, and we'll go on to that in a minute. Or however long it takes me to do this. But yeah, I mean, as long as you guys are still with me, then, you know, I'm going for this, right? I'm really, really going for the 3-star one as well. So we'll see if we can. My record's about 200th, so I want to try and get somewhere close to that on this. Because, well, I'll be honest, I haven't seen a 4-star mat in ages.
Yeah.
That was just terrible. Why did I do that? Oh, wait, yeah, because I can do this. Dum 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 dum. Let's kill.
Point to chameleon.
Yeah, unfortunately, the chameleon's going to change my element to green, which is not what you want when you got Guardian Kong there. On the upside, I've got loads of green tiles. So, actually, Chameleon is going to be one of these characters that if you get as a hero, you have to learn to play him special. And timing is critical, right? Which means that absolutely he is not a defensive character. There's no way on earth he's a defensive character. That was really quick, actually. Hey, look, I did it. Ooh, 5 challenge coins. Does that give me enough for a pull? Let's go see. Nope. That's annoying. 25,000th. Where's that in the terms of rewards? Somewhere down there. Yeah, I might one day try and push that into 5,000th, but to be honest, if I can get 2 red energy flasks and a couple of epic tokens, I'm good with that. What I really, really want here is that tonic. I want to get in the top 100, but that is really going to be tricky, and I understand that. But do you know what? If you don't start, you can't get there, right? So, I'm going to take my legendary team, and I am going to take
Maybe not.
purples.
I want to back up just a bit more.
Right. And yeah, those items should be good for a start. Let's hope and get a good board, right? Now this is where time really is a pressure, so I apologize if I go a bit quiet. It's not a great start, but it's pretty poor actually. You need better boards than this to start, really. Especially as there's not a lot of purple on that board.
So you're not like Chef, you'll quit out if it's a bad board.
I probably should. In reality, yeah, I probably should. And to be honest, that's a shocking board. I tend to play 30-40 seconds further normally to see does it suddenly go magical, because I've had it happen before, and that's how I got some of my amazing scores. But
Or if you get the box in the next, I go to the second.
so the box, interestingly, is worth having. Okay, the box is worth having for 2 reasons. One, even if you get the box, don't ever quit out, right? Kill the box and continue through. You get the challenge coin, right? That's point 1, because there's a challenge coin in every single box. The other point is that there is a 5,000 point bonus for each box. I found that the most number of boxes I have seen in one game round, as in, one playthrough, is 3. So I had 15,000 bonus points because of that. And I had that on the 1.3 star. It gave me a 45,000 first level score.
I'll quit out on the next one. Because the second stage, I've had 2 boxes show up. It was like, whoa.
Well, you never want to quit out on that because that's 2 challenge coins, right? You just take them, right? This has got to get better. Potentially playable because that goes there. That can come up. Kills those, hopefully. Oh, seriously, I should have moved that purple across. No, that'll do. Oh, what? Still not dead. Hi, Minimal. Thanks for joining. Just doing some Teltoc stuff. That was highly unsuccessful as well. So the minions do help with this sort of stuff.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I had to switch my headset. Ran out of battery with the other one, the wireless.
Sorry, I've obviously streamed for too long. So I don't actually know what a good score for stage 1 is, right? So that's just a base mark. Dom, hi. Thanks for joining. Just running through some Teltoc levels, trying to set a sort of baseline score. I tend to just play through the first levels first without using too many items and then have a look at what scores are needed and work out where I should really throw my item usage in. Yeah, sometimes you just get a good board and sometimes you get a real good feeling about it and sometimes you get a terrible board and you quit. Which is probably at least half of them, right?
I've completed the stage. Once I've completed the stage and then I'm pushing, then I'll back in and out. You need to proceed to the next stages as well. I'm behind. I haven't done a single one.
Yeah, well, I've got enough flasks to hopefully do an awful lot of this tonight. Yeah, the 5-star one has so many emblems now available for even just completing it. You've got to spend the effort in items to complete, even if you don't really have good 5 stars now. Because those emblems are just absolute like gold dust, right? They're probably the most valuable resource in the game, right?
20 emblems.
50 for 5-star, I believe.
The 5-star, 20 for completing, 20 clerical, 20 sorcerer.
Oh, well, all right, 40 emblems. It's still worth it, right? Yeah. And you get do you get free? Is it an epic token or something that you get as well for that?
Yes, and an orb, a cape, and a hidden blade.
Yeah, so it is kind of worth it, right?
And I got the friar tuck from out of my TC20. Yay!
Yeah. Right, so that level clearly can use some improvement. I think it's levels 9 and 11 have abnormally high scores, but otherwise the others should be in order. So Is it 9 and 11? Can't really tell because my 4-star scores were terrible. But normally there are 2 levels where you have an improved score compared to normal.
I'm sorry, lady. I was watching the. It's from April, so it's changed. It's 50 emblems. You're right.
It
I'm
is
sorry.
50.
Yeah, 50 clerical and 50 sorcerer.
Yeah, I thought it was 50.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
I was looking. It says his fault. As he published the map from April.
Yeah, blame someone else. It's always easier, right?
Yeah, of course. He's not here. I sent him a message, but he didn't appear, so I blame him.
But I really do like Toth. Yeah, I mean the cleric emblems are absolutely vital, right? Right about now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I usually go in over 3 stars and I'm 5 stars. I'm gonna get 5 stars. I think those 50 clerics.
Kunshan's going to say thanks very much for them, you know.
Yeah.
And Ariel as well.
I would love to have enough to give to Ariel as well. Unfortunately, I don't.
Well, I don't have either, so do y'all have one I can have?
I've got a maxed Ariel. I could trade for a Panther.
Well, I don't have her either. I don't know how many pulls, ask Fear, and I didn't get squat.
How many pulls?
Fear, how many did I do? I did like 15,000 worth.
15,000 gems.
Yeah.
That's quite some spend.
Yeah, I was trying to get Panther.
I've been trying to get... to be fair, I've probably spent more than that over the different Teltocs, because I've been playing for almost exactly 2 years now.
I got you. I've been playing furry.
I've been playing for exactly 1 year today.
Oh, congratulations. Happy birthday.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Anniversary, that's the word I'm looking for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But birthday's something else, right?
Yeah. I'm married to the game.
My wife has suggested I marry the game or marry someone who plays the game because she doesn't see me anymore.
I think we all are married to the game.
Yeah.
But, here's the funny part. My alt got Vivica, and I don't even have her.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's the other thing I pulled today was a second Vivica.
Ugh. So not fair.
You don't need to hurt that.
Well, I just wish I had her costume, because then I could have one costumed. I could have one costumed and one non-costumed together.
I got the costume, I just don't have her.
That is my alt.
Ah! Shielded.
That sucks.
Right.
You got her as well.
Yeah, he got her.
Got who? Vivica? Or Vila?
Yeah, Vivica.
Viv.
Yeah. She's nice.
Yeah, my alternate is she pulled Vivica and he was already set costume.
Yeah, little Fear got Viv.
I need a defense down. Well, let me rephrase that. I thought I needed a defense down yellow. In reality, because I have developed my Hunter's Lodge so well, I don't think I am actually suffering that badly. Because the Valkyrie's Banes still allow me to run mono yellow against Titans.
Oh, I can run mono yellow. I just wanted Viv because I don't have a yellow healer.
Oh, I've got Delilah at plus 15 emblems as well, so.
I don't even have her.
She's better than Viv.
I don't even have Onatel.
Oh, Onatel I've got plus 16, I think.
just gonna hang up and go cry in the corner before I go to work.
Does it help to say if I've got 2 neaths as well?
I have here. How many needs do I have?
Probably more than that.
I didn't even hear him.
No, I didn't.
I had 2 or 3. I don't even know.
Yeah, she's great. I want to emblem her.
I'm already embling whatever that word is. I've already got him on her.
So my alliance don't want me to emblem her because that would mean taking them away from a lassie. So my defense wouldn't have a purple that's emblemed. Sorry, a blue that's emblemed. Because in all honesty, I would take all my emblems away from all my blues at the moment. I just don't like them.
You know, your alliance may not want you to put emblems on her, but you know what? Ultimately, it's your game. Do what you want to do.
Yeah, I know, but I've got to do the best for the alliance, and we do discuss it, and it was discussed, and you know what? In the interests of the best alliance, that's want to support them, right? My second set of Ranger emblems are definitely going that way, and if I ever got Alice, I would.
I've got Alice. I've got her finally ascended to her 4th ascension.
I would absolutely emblem her, make her my blue emblem, and then emblem Neath instead.
Yeah, I need a better blue option. My blue option is horrible.
Oh, here, I told you can take my other Alice and have her.
Ugh, other Alice. That just makes me sick.
I don't even know.
I'm actually going to go real hard on the next Fables because I want that defense team.
How do you guys go so hard? I mean, I live in a world where $20 is a lot of money, right?
It is to me too.
It is.
Single, pay for, barely any bills. And it's my addiction. Like gaming is like one of my top addictions. If you really want to know.
Yeah, there's.
I don't go to bars. I don't spend much money elsewhere.
No.
So, my passion. And I mean, I say hard. I'm not talking about like zero hard. It's like maybe 100 if that.
Yeah, exactly. See, I didn't do any Christmas pulls at all, so everything I got through Christmas, I saved.
Yeah, same here, and that only gave me a total of 30 pulls.
Same here.
I didn't even do 30 pulls.
I know some people that have been doing hundreds of pulls.
Oh, heck no.
Yeah.
No.
I saw some nice pulls today.
Yeah. I think John, who was a former 7DA, did 130 pulls today.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No, I think the best my account got was Demedia, or however you say her name.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, and that's like her 3rd one. And the alt got Viv, Jackal, and Falcon, and the Bat.
Wow. Yeah. That was a really poor score. Or maybe. So you see that chest level there? Level 4? Where I had the chest? Look at the score of the level 4. Right? Big difference because of the chest. And the chest is all about having the specials charged and then timing when to fire them. So you kill the chest the first time it opens. You can make a massive score improvement by getting the chests. It may seem counterintuitive because it takes longer, but the 5,000 points is worth more. Without shadow of a doubt. Every time. Oh, I need to go and level Mitsuko. Sure, let's get rid of some 4 stars and stuff. Yeah, sure. Feed Feed, Mitsoku, feed. She's getting there. I only ascended her yesterday evening. So to get to 75 already is pretty cool.
475. Oh, that's
And I wasn't really trying.
almost there.
Yeah, I only took it to tier 4 yesterday. So, yeah. Right. Now, let's really focus. Because you'll notice I haven't really spent any items yet on any of these. And I tend to find that last 3 or 4 really need items for, especially if you're pushing it. This is
I'm really glad to have 2 monitors because I can see your stream and Chef streamers at the same time.
Oh, is Chef streaming right now? Oh, man. Well, I would just like to thank everybody who is currently following me because I understand that Chef is a much better professional at this than I am, right?
Oh, Chef started 28 minutes ago.
But I got there first, Chef.
I'm with you, Lake. Hey, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm here.
What
Not
do
going anywhere.
what do you think of my fast board play? Poor decision making all over the place.
No.
I cannot comment on that. I don't have the knowledge.
It's the spotting of the quick diamonds is I think quite important when you're doing a lot of this. Oh no, not the dancing gazelle again. We could be in trouble here. Come on, die, dancing gazelle. Oh wow, that really didn't do much hit points damage. Wow.
I think I get her too, but I didn't get her. Oh well, I got the bat times 4.
Yeah. I still think that bat is going to be pretty good.
I'm gonna keep them all. I'm just gonna level them up.
Yeah, and they're cheap to level, right?
Tomorrow.
They're cheap to level, right?
Yes, they are. The 3 stars are really cheap.
Yeah.
I usually do them Atlantis.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it saves on your ham
Huh.
because you're running PC2 like crazy.
Ham. I am struggling with ham. I was down to my last 37 ham yesterday, and with nothing in any of the training camps.
You don't store? Or you don't have?
I'd used it all.
Anymore?
What I did was I went on a massive splurge of TC1, and that's why this month I'm in the middle of maxing my 4th 80 this month. So
I struggle more with ham. Iron.
yeah, so I was in that position, but now if I just quickly show you what I've base building got. So my advanced storage is at 10. My other advanced storage is now also at 10. All my irons, mines are maxed. My farms are pretty much maxed. The only food storage I've got left is 3 levels of that. And the advanced farm is at level 8, building to 9 at the moment. So I'm very nearly there, and my lodge is at 9. The reason my lodge is still at 9 is because I have no need to go to 10. Welcome back, Lumia. At the moment, I've got no need to go to 10. And maybe it's just worth talking about the lodge items, right? Because I'm sure you guys have all developed your lodge to a different degree at the moment.
Level 1, still harpoons only.
Okay, this is going to be very relevant to people about the lodge, and especially the consumable items that used for the lodge. Okay, things I have learned. Okay, Titan banners are worth doing, but only when you are combining it with other items later down. Right, for general use, forget it. Just use a dragon banner. Okay, so much cheaper. Right. The main reason for that is that these Titan shells are the single most valuable item in crafting for Titans. Okay? They don't look it, but they are. Okay? The reason behind that is that the titanium shield, which is by far the best way of getting a good Titan score, of all of these items, this is a most consistent manner, needs Titan shells. Okay? I always try and keep these two resources level and try and use them here and almost exclusively here. Okay? To the point at which I almost don't build Titan banners anymore. Okay? The titanium shield, I'm sure you guys all have seen my other videos and stuff. We have now confirmed that the optimum strategy is 3 Fletchers, 1 gunner who does the life sharing, or Kalani who does the life sharing to start with, and 1 muggy. Okay, who then triggers at the start and then dies. Yeah? So
the 3 Fletchers for every Titan, every color?
every colour. Every single colour. He has the lowest defense stat in the game.
Okay.
And Reflect does not care about colour.
Interesting.
Panaceas are very useful because they essentially are a dragon banner and 500 hit points and an antidote in one slot. The other reason they're useful is that A, they use ham, and B, they use resources that nothing else really needs. Okay? So, basically, you can produce them as and when you want, because they just use the stuff that you don't really need for anything. Invisibility potions, genuinely don't even bother building them. Don't even bother researching them. They're totally useless. If you want to be not hit for 3 turns, build a time stop.
Probably cheaper too.
It's cheaper. It doesn't use the beaks which are used for the shields. It's just not worthy. There's no use for them. So Valkyrie's Banes are really, really good, right? They are really good where you don't have a defense down for a specific colour against a Titan. Okay? So, I don't have Vivica in a costume. I don't have White Rabbit. So I take Valkyrie's Banes, which are 3 defense downs, against that. They also use items that I've got hundreds of now, right? And it's food. It's relatively cheap because food's cheaper than iron. But that has helped me a lot against those purple Titans. Speaking of specific items for specific Titans, the Hunter's Caltrops, which is the first item to use a 4-star material, the skull, are absolutely brilliant for the Ancient Tiger. Because the Ancient Tiger has his Reflect.
The rare red.
The rare red. I have yet to find anything else that is worth 186,000 just to dispel a status by something else. But because Titans get hard and hit really hard, I can't take Sonya into a battle with a 14-star Titan and take the risk. If I want to be sure, especially a 14-star rare red one, taking these Caltrops is the only thing. The other thing that you could potentially use these for is the trial with Boril in it, because that reflect is a pain.
Yeah, where you want to go somewhere.
Can't remember what that is. Hurricanes. Hurricanes, I thought would be absolutely amazing, right? They are essentially a tornado, but 100% mana. And they are amazing. They are also amazingly expensive. But the biggest single problem with them is that each single Hurricane costs 4 Titan Shells. And the Titan Shell is used for reflect titanium shields. So, with hindsight, I can guarantee myself over 300,000 damage with 4 Titan shells, right? What I can't do is guarantee that with 1 Hurricane. So, whilst they're really high level in the Lodge, ranked, and they seem worth it, because of the actual resource they use, they're just not worth it. I strongly regret wasting so many finding that out the hard way. What is, however, good and good fun and uses materials that aren't really needed anywhere else, really, is the Scroll of Alteration. The ability to use 189,000 food to turn them in from random shields to get those cascades is definitely worth it. Word of advice, if you're ever taking Scrolls of Alteration, make sure that you take standard tornadoes with you as well. Reason behind that is the fact that that gives you the ability, if you translate it into a good board but not a cascading board, you can cascade it really easily with it. So it's well worth it.
Now I'm depressed. I only have 15 Titan shells.
Well, if you think about it, each of those is worth at least 80,000 damage to a Titan, right? Played well.
Yeah, played well.
So, yeah, but even played badly, they're worth 60,000. So, what you're sitting on there is several million damage, right?
And the best item is?
So the best ones to use it for is ones that do damage over time, because the damage over time gets reflected. So the worst Titan to do it on is the green that does attack down, or the yellow that does misses. Right? Because you don't want their hits to miss or their hits to not do as much damage. So what you want is the purples are lovely. It works against the Ancient Tiger as well. But the blue rare has the highest attack stat in the game. Now, I know they don't publish attack stats, but I've had to do an awful lot of research here. The blue rare has the highest attack stat in the game, which means that it does the most damage to itself in the game. The blue rare, yeah. The blue unicorn rare is absolutely insane when it does itself. I've seen it do over 7,500 per hit to itself. Using this. And bear in mind that I don't think anyone can come even close to that, even with normal heroes, right?
No,
Like-
that is with the shield, the mana shield.
Yeah, it's with the titanium shield. So whatever you do, if you've got the lodge, it's so worth going at least up to titanium shield. I would suggest you research Panacea, and I would suggest that when you get to very high level titans, Valkyrie's Bane and Hunter's Caltrops are worth it. And in reality, I would stop there. If I had my time again, I want my iron back. The Scrolls of Alteration are nice, and maybe because I have so much surplus of stuff, sure, I'll have it. I would skip Hurricane, skip Invisibility Potion, but the rest are pretty good.
Lady K. Lady K.
Yes.
My son wants to know if you can sing Peppa Pig, please.
I don't know if people would want to hear that.
Oh, you've done it before.
Peppa Pig, dum da da dum dum da 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 dum dum. Peppa Pig. There you go.
Did you hear him?
If you didn't, you can watch it back on the play on the stream.
Boom, you're gonna be upset you didn't hear it.
Did you hear him say thank you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sure it's made. If it makes one person happy, do you know what? I'll probably do it. You know. Oh, I've got some tournament hits to do. Hey, I've got some tournament hits to do. Let's do some tournament hits. How's my defense doing? Oh, grade A. We like that. Right.
So my defense team today.
Let's see how this goes then. Oh, that's not bad. Let's see if we can get another. How do we get that there now? I need to get another yellow, and I don't see it coming anytime soon, so I'm just going to blow the gem up. That didn't work. Green across, that'll do. That'll give me the green. So I've only just leveled Shrub Bear after a recommendation from one of the guys in my alliance, and I have to be honest, he's amazing. Totally overpowered.
Don't have him.
I got a couple, and I must say Brienne's costume is also amazing. I mean, look, he just took 260 damage from Bane and basically went, yeah, whatever.
Using Bane with the costume, right?
Bane with the costume, Brienne with the costume, and Shrub Bear, yeah.
I have to lean forward to see because it's so small.
I'm sorry, it's small enough.
Fear, it's your fault.
Why is it Fear's fault?
Because Fear advised everybody to use this software.
Well, that was a loss.
Oh yeah, the CameraFi, everyone's using. I used it once.
It's actually
It's a good one. It's decent.
it is
I like it.
it is a good streaming software actually. Yeah, thanks Ragnar. Thanks. Yeah, I think other people are probably gonna head off soon, and to be honest, I might finish this after the few hits here. I think this might even be my last competition hit, but yeah, it's been great fun hanging with all you guys. So you know, I always love it. I should do it more often, I should say, and in fact, maybe I will be able to do it more often. I think I will be able to do it more often in the coming weeks. Yeah.
When you have the time.
Well, I've got a little bit more time on Tuesday night. Well, Wednesday night's coming up, so this might become a regular slot. See, he just took that full hit, and he's still alive. This bear is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's amazing. Never saw him in action. didn't face anyone.
I'm still going to lose this, but, you know, it was nice knowing it. Although Brienne does have a good defense stat, so, but I'm still going to lose it. She doesn't hit, right?
She doesn't hit. She doesn't heal. And you don't have tiles.
Nope. Yeah. Well, that just didn't go... Oh, I have got one more hit. Well, there we go. One last hit. Let's do it.
Come on, focus.
I am focused. That's got a cascade anyway. And that will work across there. That will allow me to cascade. Ow. Don't kill me. Oh. That was so annoying. I thought I had it there. Wow.
You won.
At this point, I hope to have won. But I need some tiles. I really, really need some tiles. And I'm just not getting many. This could be a loss. This could end up being a loss. This hurts. I can't get a tile over that side. Or any side at this point. Nope. Well, that totally sucked. The one thing I would also like to point out to people while I'm in this situation is that this lovely little continue 75 gem option is the equivalent of at least one raid flask, which is worth 100 gems. Right? So pressing it every time is always worth it, because it improves your loot and is the equivalent of a raid flask, right?
Right.
So...
cheaper?
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging in with me.
Always.
Yeah, thanks for streaming, buddy.
And I'll be doing it again hopefully next week. So yeah, all good, right?
I look forward to it.
All right. Bye for now.
I'll be here.
Bye, guys.
Bye.